Brandon Ingram is a beast, and to be honest, he might already be our best player even as a rookie, with all the baskets that he's made for us this season. But even with that being said, I feel like we haven't had the best game plan for getting him the ball. It's been a lot of improvisation, and then he's just so good he's able to score. I'd rather have an offense centered around Ingram a bit more, because so I went to the practice gym, had Ingram running across some screens, but I also wanted to run a few pick and rolls through Ingram as well. Part of this is because our point guard position doesn't really have anybody who can do this that well, but I think Ingram can do it pretty alright. I also have a pick and roll to kind of combine the assets of Nerlens Noel and Jahlil Okafor as well as Joel Embiid when it comes to like mid-range jumpers and things like that. So hopefully that'll work out well. Similar to what I did in the Nuggets series with Fareed and Nurkic for about 5 minutes. Rodney Hood is going to get in on the action as well. Some pick and rolls, some running across screens in a way that can combine Ingram as well as Hood's ability to dribble as well as shoot. And so let's see if this playbook is on fleek or if it's trash. It's the second time I've ever used on fleek in a video. The Dallas Mavericks of the team we're going against, their record is actually awful, so perhaps this will go over well. Early on, already up 7-2. I like the looks of this, although the shot clock is kind of down, so I better draw up something real quick here. Well, my pick and roll that's designed to get the center a mid-range jumper got Brandon Ingram open. That one wasn't even designed for him. This one was, and then they just gave him a little too much space. Listen, if I have an inch of opportunity with Ingram, it's going up, because that boy can score. Wesley Matthews can as well, so it's kind of surprising that we didn't defend him. I mean, Wesley Matthews, him being a good three-point shooter is not far down the scouting report, okay? We should really cover him. Darren Williams was covered, but he had to make that one because, I don't know, sometimes the CPUs just decide, I'm going to score and there's nothing you can do about it. Embiid, I mean, that pick and pop, maybe, I would like to see Embiid really become something in the pick and roll. It's a growing process with him. I mean, he gets fouled here, so that's a pretty good look. I could have passed it off to Dario Saric, but that's my reasoning for that one. And then this play makes no damn sense, but we see that Embiid, at least with Darren Williams on him, can hit a turnaround jumper. Embiid's kind of holding it down in this second quarter, although we are still leaving guys open from three. I don't like that, I understand it's Darren Williams and he's declined a bit, but that dude is still pretty okay at basketball. And then, on this play here, I actually have Nerlens Noel in the game with Dario Saric at the 4. A lot of shooters, and I'm trying to run a spread pick and roll, kind of what I ran in a Knicks series a while back. So if you were here that early, shout out to you. But that spread pick and roll didn't work, as you saw, as I comment about it like 10 seconds too late. Anyway, this play, a nice little pick and roll on the side, kind of deceptive, and look at that. That's a beautiful play for Brandon Ingram. It gets the defense focused on the right-hand side, the Ingram and Noel pick and roll on the weak side. It's pretty good. Chandler Parsons with the toughest shot in basketball, the baseline 10-footer, which some NBA player once said, so I guess I'll take his word for it, I don't know. We're trying this play again, but this time with Rodney Hood. Look at this, similar result. Hey, Rodney Hood can put the ball on the floor as well, man. He's a pretty damn good player all around. Luckily, he was having a crap season for the Jazz, so it made sense to trade for him. Embiid's still going to the line. I'm cool with that. His offense is still going to require some growth, but, I mean, if you can get to the free throw line, then that's cool. Now let's try out this high pick and roll again, see if the other big man can get open. Saric, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to see out of that play. I think part of the reason why that's not as successful is because our point guards aren't as strong. Here's the spread pick and roll once again, and, well, this time, had to do a little bit of improv, but Saric got open. That's the type of play you can see more of with Saric in there at the 4 next to one of our big men. Rodney Hood with the 3 and 3-point game into the fourth quarter. Okay, not bad. But if you notice the timestamp, there's still a bit to go in this game, so perhaps something happens. I don't know why I took that shot with Ingram. Well, I do know why, because I thought it would go in, but I mean, listen, when you're in the zone with a guy, sometimes you'll take a bad shot and then you realize right after, that was kind of stupid of me. Shout out to John Lohr, who is definitely on my role player all-stars team, although he's not a starter. Marvin Williams has the power forward spot. He did whatever, Embiid got the ball stolen because he sucks, and then we left Chandler Parsons wide open. This is going well. And by well, I mean not well at all. We're down 4 points, about 2 minutes left. running the Brandon Ingram, Jahlil Okafor pick and roll. Come on, Embiid, that's a makeable shot. Ooh, boy, that's not good, man. That's not good at all. Because, you know, I can be content with you having to improve on offense, but maybe I'm not on that one, you know? Maybe I'm just going to get a little impatient with Joel Embiid and finally trade him. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm talking about either, but I do know that TJ McConnell is somehow open under the basket. And I was petrified when he shot that because you didn't see it, but somewhere in this game, TJ McConnell missed a almost wide open layup. That dude doesn't score very often. It didn't help that he was injured, but I don't know. We're trying to play some scatterbrain defense to force them into a slightly quicker shot so I have some time to work with. Well, it worked out pretty alright. Down 3, about 8 seconds left. Where do you think I'm going to go? The guy in the thumbnail, the guy in the title, the guy inbounding the ball. It's a safe bet Brandon Ingram's going to have this drawn up for him. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Parsons is on him. Well, this is a crapshoot, and oh my god, he made it. I just chucked that damn thing up. That was a D release. Parsons was right on me, but Brandon Ingram is friggin' Zeus. 1 second left. And you're going to see that this shot that they get, I was kind of scared that something bad was going to happen. Look at this. He catches it there. No foul call. We freaking hacked Wesley Matthews there. Well, that's cool. Into overtime now. And listen, you got to ride what's working. And giving the ball to Brandon Ingram and just letting it happen from there. Jahlil to finish. See, I can't rely on Joel Embiid to finish the ball like that, which is, you know, I mean, it's a thing. It's a problem with Embiid. That's why he's not in the game right now. Although it's probably because he was just tired. I don't know. Tie game. Nerlens Noel tried to block the shot. It didn't exactly work. And Jahlil Okafor. I just said you were like really good at finishing inside, and then you do whatever the hell that was. And we're not playing any inside defense at all. Maybe I do need Embiid. I don't know. This is how it goes, man. I put Okafor in the game, and I can rely on him to hopefully try to score on Al Jefferson. I mean, I don't want to give any spoilers, but he kind of dunks on his face. But then on the flip side, the defense is sometimes not as good. It's just stuff you got to figure out, okay? I don't know how the hell that was a blocking foul. That was pretty unfortunate. Seemed like Okafor just kicked him in the face. Not literally the face, but whatever. I also said Okafor. I think I meant to say Jefferson. Whatever the hell I'm talking about. 1 point. Where am I going right now? I'm not going Ingram. Right back down to Jahlil. And this is his worth. This is where Jahlil is really this valuable because he can just kind of get a bucket. And he's so good in that area, it sometimes makes me think, well, if you surround him with a defensive team, that might be the way to go so you can really use his offense to your advantage. And so now we need a dagger. We need just that one shot to show the Dallas Mavericks that they had an opportunity to win this game, but they kind of screwed up. And let me tell you, they screwed up one more time because Ingram's got a whole hell of a lot of space. That's beautiful. Brandon Ingram. He's Zeus. He's a god. Shout out to Kanye West for his awkward appearance in the Assassin's Creed trailer for the movie. Anyway, we win. That was a nice game. And what did I learn from this? I learned my patience is growing damn thin with Joel Embiid because holy hell, dude, at a certain point, you just got to be able to score a big basket for me, man. So, maybe I'll finally trade him. I don't know. Anyway, I'm out.